Today we are playing some more. Let me get the sound turned on. Factorio today. To continue our work yesterday, the server is up. It's been up for the last like 30 minutes. I've just been kind of letting it run for anybody who wants to jump on. RPG, I have a question about pollution to more experienced folks. Does it spread indefinitely or does it stop past a certain point as long as you don't rebuild the base anymore? You're kind of wondering if your base will attract enemies from some ridiculous distances at some point. I'm pretty sure pollution spreads as you continue to build more things. Pollution is caused by, I think, machines. I think machines have a pollution rating, right? Especially power machines. Like, if you look at a smelter, for instance, I'm pretty sure, or yeah, like a burner mining drill has 10 pollution a minute. So it spreads indefinitely if you have machines that cause pollution running, I'm pretty sure. You have mounted guns on cars in Dallas. Maybe the cops do. I don't. Definitely not a Mad Max kind of thing. Oh yeah, but pollution does get consumed by certain land tiles. That's true. I did forget about that. All right. Well, today our plan is I want to finish our rocket we started yesterday. Like I said, I let the game run offline last night some and this morning some. And so this rocket is pretty much ready, but I have some things I want to do. I discovered, hold on a sec. We have a full thing here. Oh, some of the copy-pasted stuff's not working. This should not be all full like this. This is supposed to be signal any over 60 input signals. Why aren't you getting any signals? I think I messed up the wire on this guy or something. Hold on a second. Because this guy is connected to dude up there. Does this not have hold all belts and read contents? That's the problem. There it is. Okay. Yeah, we have more than 60 of some things. Okay, cool. That fixes that. There are some things I need to fix on this, as we just saw, but it's looking good. We have, what is this stuff called? Calcite backed up. One thing I discovered last night after letting this run is that my ice can back up. So I set up something to delete some ice, but I need to get some automation going on that. I need to get some balancing stuff done here. Every electric building produces pollution aside from coal burning and etc. The more power it uses, the more pollution it spits out. Desert maps are notorious for having very low pollution consumption per tile. If you have a patch of desert, you can attract enemies from forever away. The more forest, the better. Okay, cool. There's some pollution mechanics for you. But we are filled up on fuel, filled up on water. Our ammo is doing well. We have a lot of backed up asteroids that we'll need to get through. But I need to figure out... what I think I want to do is actually have a... I want to have a... whatchamacallit? A buffer of calcite. Because calcite, I think, is going to be the slowest gathering thing we get. And we only get it from these ice guys. And I think I only want to have these ice guys creating ice if we're not creating enough ice guys by these. So I think I need to do some automation here. And I also want to figure out where to get some storage of the calcite, I think is what I want to do. So I think what I want is, do I have any chests here? I don't think I have any chests here. Oh, I can't do chests. So I can't do a storage of calcite unless I put it in here. That's right, I forgot about that. So I don't actually have a good way to get a storage of calcite. Alright, well, what I need to figure out is when to delete ice and when to turn on these ice makers. I think if I get those two things done, this ship is ready for its maiden voyage to Gleba. What I could do is I could store extra calcite on the belts somehow, but I don't have a lot of space for doing that. You've been looking in the main bus thing. Looks pretty complex to make. Something you'd want to start doing as soon as you begin playing. It's not too bad, but it takes a lot of materials because it's just the main thing with the main bus is there's so many belts. That's my biggest issue. You need to have a really good supply of belts before main bus is really viable. That's what I would say about main buses. You need lots of belts for it. All right, so basically I only want to delete ice if... When would I want to delete ice? I want to delete ice. I think I can delete ice when it's like to a certain point. Like if there's ice here, we start deleting it. Is there a way to like decider combinator? Is there a way where I can detect, is there ice on this place? If so, delete ice. That's probably something you can do, right? Read contents, hold all belts. And we say, well, that's reading the ice here. Madman, is there a way to say, detect if there's something on this tile to turn on and off a decider combinator? Surely that's a thing, right? Pulse. Hold. Is it just hold? Okay. Okay, so it detects nothing there. So we say if there's anything, if anything is greater than 0, output a 1, and this guy will, then he'll turn on. What does this guy need to be? Set filters? There. Does that work? It'll always transmit all the items that are currently on that tile as a signal. Okay, so if there's ice on there, it'll grab ice. If ice passes over that, I don't want it to do it though. How many items can be on a belt? Like 3? So if I say it's over 3, which means if I say if it's over 2, so if there's more than 2 items on this belt, it'll send a signal for this to delete it. Is that right? Entire tile on both lanes can have up to 8. Well, this only has stuff on one side, so I guess I probably should let this be on both sides. It lets me store more things. So, okay, then let's do that. Let's go. Let's get ice on both sides then. So it can hold up to 8, you say? So let's say if it's over 6 then. Because basically what I want is I want to delete ice if it's backed up to here. Although honestly, what I always want is this. I want these guys to always run because these guys are giving me the calcite. So if we're making ice, I want these to always be making. So I honestly think I might want this to delete items if it's backed up to here. I think. Because that's where this guy is. So maybe if it's backed up to here, I start deleting the ice. Okay, and I want to do the same thing with this guy right here. So I need this output to go to there as well. The same output I want it to have. Just need to go through something. Was this getting the same thing? I need to select set filters. There. So what I think this will do, if I'm understanding correctly, If there's anything on this belt that is over 6 items, it'll send out a signal to start putting ice out, taking ice off the belt so that the ice will keep running. Because mainly I want these two things to always be creating ice and creating calcite. Now the other thing I want is I want these machines to only run if we need more ice. If we need more ice. How do I do that? Because these machines that make ice, I want them to only run if we're not making enough ice. And what is not enough ice? Probably there. I only turn it on if like this, if this guy is empty. Make sure I have ice on both lanes though. One lane can only contain 4 items at max. Well, it'll only, the thing is, it'll only back up to here. It'll only be on both lanes if these are making ice. So, I only, okay, I think what I'm doing will work here. I want these guys to always be making ice and calcite. If they're not making the ice fast enough, I want these two to turn on. If these two turn on, ice will get on both lanes, which is the only way that it'll ever get backed up to here, so that we start deleting ice. So I think this kind of has a built-in failsafe that this will never actually start deleting ice unless these guys turn on and have the ice on both lanes. So what I want is only turn these guys on if my ice is not being made fast enough, which would mean, say, this belt is empty of ice. If this belt is empty of ice, that means we're going through the ice too fast and we need these guys to turn on. So let me do a... I think I could do a combinator here to make that work. So if this belt is empty, turn on these guys. It might clog if you don't have balanced lane usage. Well thought. Well, I'm hoping that this will work. So we do hold all. We just do read belt contents. Hold. And so what we say is, if there's, how do I say if there's nothing on the belt? How do I say if belt is empty? My crushers don't seem to be taking asteroids. Oh crap, this iron is actually supposed to be going somewhere. Well, this iron is going down here, actually. Yes, it is. That's because most of my crushers are backed up right now, actually. Because everything's kind of on hold. So what I want is, if everything red asterisk equals 0, send out a 1, right? That means if there's nothing on the belt, send out a signal. And these machines need what? Just set the signal like a check mark or something. Okay, so check mark. So if it's empty, send a check mark and enable if check mark greater than 0. Is that right? Enable if check mark greater than 0. Okay. The one's trying to make ice. Doesn't seem to be a problem with lacking asteroids. Oh, these ones aren't working because we're backed up on calcite, which I'm... So, I'm going to try to explain what I think is happening here, and I think I want what's happening to be happening here. So, we are using the advanced thruster oxidizer thing, which needs calcite. And when this thing wasn't running, it was because it didn't get enough calcite. We always have plenty of iron from this guy, and we always have plenty of carbon from this guy. What we didn't have enough of was calcite. And the problem with that is calcite is only made at the same time that ice is being made. So what I'm trying to do is set it up that the guys that make calcite and ice are always running if we need calcite. And right now we don't need calcite because our calcite's backed up. But once we start going someplace, fuel is being used, it'll use up the calcite. I want these guys to always be running to create my ice and calcite. If we're not making enough ice, these guys should kick on to help supplement the ice that we're not making enough of. And then hopefully it's balanced by all this logic we just did. What's up, Gunther? It's a heck of a ship, maybe the size of a small moon. That's no moon. That's a Fed B. So I think this is good. We're deleting extra stuff here. I probably could... One side of this belt is overflowing more than the other. The balance of this belt is 20 of each asteroid and 60 of each asteroid, and we recycle if it gets too high, or delete if it gets too high. So we have a lot of asteroids kind of stuck here, but that's just because we... I wonder if I need to have a splitter so this is balanced on one side or the other. Because the middle is not moving right now, because all of our outputs are going to the middle. I think maybe I want the middle to be free and the outside to be flowing. Because I don't want the outputs to be stopped. So maybe if I do that, that frees up the side that we want. Yeah, that seems better. Now the outputs should not be stopped because they're overfilled, I think. Hopefully that fixed the problem that Zerani was talking about. I think the outputs... I think this is better. I need this to prioritize the left, though. Is that right? Yeah, so it only puts it on the right when the left is full. Do I want there to be a priority here? I'm not sure if I want there to be a priority on this, actually. Output priority left. Maybe I want an output priority right. So it's putting stuff on that side. What's up, Meow Zhedong? How are you doing? You did it slightly differently, but what I explained should work. Clever solution. Well, what you probably did is probably simpler, because I think this is a very overly complex way of doing it. I hope it works. What I'm going to do is now I'm going to set this up to go pick up stuff from Gleba, I hope. So, did I get everything set up for this? All requests satisfied. Oh, my circuit's not reading thruster oxidizer. That's not good. I think I messed up a wire here. See if that fixes that. There we go. Thruster oxidizer is at 25K, which is the max we can get. We don't leave Novus until we have over 20K, but we leave Gleba with as much as 5K, so we get home in time for our science to not spoil. That's the whole purpose of this. We want this to be a fast ship that delivers the science well. So let's kind of see if this thing will do its thing. How fast can this thing go? I'm hoping it's much faster than the last one. Kind of see this thing in action. See, as soon as we go, all our calcite gets used up. So this should make calcite to replenish. And if we don't have enough ice... These things should be kicking on with no ice here, actually. It's sending the signal. Why aren't you kicking on? These guys actually should be kicking on. I think maybe it's this. Is that now going? Check mark is... No, checkbook should be doing 1. Checkmark 1 is greater than 0, it should kick on. Why aren't you... Oh, my inputs I got rid of at one point, that's why. Okay, there we go. I messed up my belts. Okay, this should help supplement the ice. And then once the ice is backed up to here, these guys should shut off now, hopefully. And these guys won't kick on unless we have ice backed up to here. All right, wow, we got to Gleba really fast. We have an input of science packs. Let's see. Processing units are not being built. Well, that's not good. We have the science, but we're not able to make it because something's happening here. I don't think the blue science is actually being made on this planet, is it? No, it are the blue things. It is. So Ringo was working on this yesterday. He has blue science. The storage seems... I wonder if he turned it for some reason. I wonder if maybe he's trying to build up blue science for something. The sulfur is out. Sulfur is out because... feels like the pipe got messed up here. I wonder if some robots are... hopefully there's robots here to fix that. Okay. I don't know why this got disconnected. I feel like maybe Ringo broke something he didn't mean to break. I don't know. What's up, Ringo? Any questions? Yeah. The blue science wasn't being made for some reason. I reconnected some stuff. Hopefully it doesn't break anything that you were working on. The sulfur was not going to the blue production, and the blue production was not being output here for some reason. So I don't know. I don't know if there was a reason you turned off your blue things. Last minute you switched to robots so we could fix remotely. Maybe there was some things that got bumped around on accident. So hopefully I plugged everything back in so it's working. Here we go. Have we delivered any science? It's a little sad because now we won't have a delivery for a while because it didn't have a rocket available. Do you have... I need ran through space, which is stopped at Gleba, to no longer request this. We should now have ran through space. Doesn't need to be doing deliveries anymore. I'm actually going to send this to Novus, I think. Actually, I think I'm going to send this to be able to pick me up, which is at Olgora, but let's send it to Novus for now. You can move blue chips from chest to belt to speed up 2 rockets. I think I already did that, actually. And... add weight condition on Novus for passenger not present, because I don't want it to go anywhere once it gets there. Alright, let me go look back at Gleba. Because the science... how do you deliver the science to here? That's what I want to know. It's being in a passive provider chest. Oh, because in a passive provider chest, robots will put it in here if it's requested, I guess. Move blue chips from chest to belt. Which chest has blue things? There was one chest here that had 100, and I've already emptied that one, so... these guys are making stack inserters for something. Oh, okay, just to have some stack inserters available for robots, I guess. Oh, I should probably be requesting carbon fiber too. Yeah, okay. Let's carbon fiber. Yay, something that doesn't spoil. So this guy who's picking up stuff should pick up carbon fiber, I think, as well. And stack inserter is a good export as well. Okay. I guess one stack of that. One stack of... I'm a little worried, though, with only one rocket. I don't know if I should be requesting anything but the science. Because the rocket's going to take forever to supply all this. Because we're just not making rockets fast enough. So I honestly feel like we might need multiple rockets to deliver. But the blue circuits are not being made nearly fast enough, it feels like. You're going to join and try to do something? Okay. Well, what I will say is this ship should be ready to pick up and deliver. How much fuel do we have? 25k. Is it reading it? It is. So we refilled really fast. And my ice is backed up to here. So I think my automation for the ice and stuff is good. And this rocket seems very fast. Seems like it's refueled and refueled and re-ammoed really quickly. So I'm pretty happy with this this build, I think. I think I'm pretty happy with this. I think the blues are all being used by the stack inserters right now. Yeah, I'll let Ringo. Ringo is the Gleba expert who's been working on that. So I think all that needs to be done is Gleba just needs to be fixed to move resources quickly, because the ship, I think, will be able to ship really quickly. And I really like this design. I feel like this might be the design I want for all of my ships that are going between planets, because I think this is going to work really well. Well, I say that, and I'm a little worried about power, actually. What's the power situation? Yeah, this actually needs more power. I think what I can do is... So it looks like power is actually going to be the main issue for this guy. Let me queue up some things that it can get once it goes back home. There, that'll be some more supplemental power when it goes back home. Which will take it a while, but it's only low power when... what? When all the arms are working, I think. It's the torpedo. It's right, the torpedo. Needs more power. Who knew? Okay. So, the next thing I want to do is figure out what else. Well, now it's just waiting time. Now we need to wait to unlock discovering Aquilo, which requires the science that we've set up, which is just waiting on Gleba's blues to be fixed. So, I think I'm good with turning off the tile grid. So now I need to do things that will help me prepare for going to Aquilo, which I think is going to include making rocket turrets, which I'm pretty sure requires... Oh, stack inserters are even over bulk inserters. Holy crap. I think the rocket turrets are going to require carbon, right? Yeah. Rocket launchers and carbon fiber. How are rocket launchers made? How and where should I make rocket launchers? They're just iron plates, gear wheels, and electronic circuits, so we can make those anywhere. You disable the inserters, rockets will be back soon. Okay, cool. The waiting is the hardest part. Is that a song? Yeah, I think that is a song. All right. Throw this stuff in here. So, I think actually Novus is where I should get rocket launchers going, because if I'm going to build a ship, basically we want everything on Novus. Novus is where everything is done, so I should get rocket launchers automated. So let's get a rocket launcher build going over here in the mall. I've just been like adding supplementary additions to the mall. Nope, I never powered these guys over here. Whoops. No wonder. So rocket launchers. There. Okay. And then for the rocket turrets, which these will be needed for, we'll do the same thing for those, which will have everything except the carbon, which we will ship in once we get our Gleba shipping figured out. What's up, Ninjality? Is it story time? Meowjadong? No, I don't think it's story time yet. So there. Once we get carbon, we'll be able to start getting the rocket turrets, which we're going to need to go to Aquilo. Aquilo, however you say that. Do I want to start designing the rocket for that yet? I don't know what else I'm going to need for Aquilo, however you say it. I'm pretty sure it's very difficult to get here from what I've heard. We did start getting something else automated. I think it was like the steam turbines or the heating towers. The heating towers on Volcanus, have they started making yet with the changes that I did? I actually don't need to do that because it's gated by how many is requested. Yes, okay. Heating towers are being made. We'll need to drop by and pick those up. Or just ship them to Novus if we want to. You're preparing 3,000 agricultural science. Nice. How you doing, Mr. Keese? Good to see you, my friend. I saw your comment on your video, or my video of your ship about, what was it? Something about political commentary. This bad boy can carry so much political commentary or something. That's funny. Someone said there were asteroids immune to gun turrets a couple streams ago. Yes. RPG, I'm pretty sure if you go to Aquilo, getting there, it's kind of been spoiled, but I'm glad it was spoiled because I would have wrecked a ship if I had tried to do this without knowing. You run into asteroids that are immune to gun turrets, and you have to use the rocket turrets. I think it kind of tells you that, though, when the fact that when you unlock something, probably gives you a hint for that. But basically, it gives you access to rocket turrets when you're, as a prerequisite for unlocking the planet. You destroyed so many platforms in your first playthrough. Asteroids are bigger than small, and mediums are pretty much physical immune. You're supposed to go America on them and use explosives until huge ones, which you'll need something even beefier for. Wow, there's ones even bigger than these ones? Okay. All right. What will this unlock? Lithium ice formations, cryogenic plants, cryogenic science, captive biter swarmer, biter spawners, foundations, legendary quality, rocket part production, rail guns. Oh my god, that's probably what it is. Okay. Portable fusion reactor, promethium, science packs. Wow, there's some crazy stuff down here. So here's a question as I'm preparing to try to plan for getting to Aquilo. Should I have both types of turrets, or do rocket turrets take care of everything? Like, do I need rocket turrets shooting at the big asteroids and then have gun turrets shooting at the small asteroids. Go to Factorio and check asteroid information. Okay. I always can never remember where it is. There it is. Where's asteroid information? Environment? I've never looked this up, so I don't know what that's under. Probably under space. Space route. I see Promethium asteroids. Here we go. Small metallic asteroids. You can just collect those. Medium have 10% physical, so that's why we use regular guns on those, I guess. Big. Is that 2,000% physical protection? I guess that's what that means. So it's only 10%. So it looks like I could use explosives on mediums. And then you have huge, which are 99% explosive. 99% laser, 3,000% physical. It doesn't even give me what it's weak against, because I assume it's railguns that I haven't unlocked. I don't know what that is considered. Small, you cannot collect. Oh, you can't collect these? 2,000 armor and 10% physical is what that's saying. Oh. So that's armor? How do I see that that's armor? They won't be damaged by physical hit lower than 2,000 damage. Oh, is that how armor works? So it's basically physical immune. Okay. Railguns have 10k physical. Ah, okay. So its resistance to physical is only 10%, but you need to do over 3,000 damage to do any damage. And it sounds like that's what railguns can do. Okay. Yeah, well, I won't be messing with those yet. They're at the system edge, shattered planet. The route from Aquilo to the solar system edge. And the route from solar system edge to shattered planet. Wow, so that's our ultimate goal, to get to a shattered planet. That's crazy. Alright. And I assume it's the same for each of these, right? Yeah, okay. First it takes off the first number from however hard you hit, then it reduces it by the physical percentage. Okay. The only thing that has the first number, it looks like, is physical. So it looks like armor, which is what this is basically you have to exceed that number to do any damage, and once you exceed that number, you do 90% of your damage to it or something. It resists 10% of it, I guess. Well, I guess my question is, if I'm going to Aquilo, I will be facing big asteroids. So I know I need rockets for the big asteroids. Should I take some other turrets? Do I want a mix of rocket turrets and bullet turrets or laser turrets? Lasers suck against all rocks except the small ones. For now, I'll deal with big ones, and explosive will work on them going to Aquilo. When you break big rocks, you get a bunch of smaller ones. And rockets are expensive. You say yes, of course. Well, you say of course. I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I guess I could go out there and find out, but I don't want to go out there with a really big, expensive rocket, shoot rockets, and then find out I can't destroy something else and have my thing explode. So when I shoot a big asteroid, it yields medium, which are 90% resistant to lasers. And that yields small, which I can shoot with physical. So it seems like I want rockets to shoot the big ones, and then the regular turrets I've been using to shoot the medium and the smalls. That's what it seems like. The Gleba science ship is great. Is it? I hope so. It should go back fast go back and forth really quickly, and it should make stuff really fast. When it goes to Novus, hopefully it'll fill up these guys. More power would be nice. Yeah, I'm working on that. I'm working on the power upgrades, actually. I maybe want to even do more. My spacing doesn't leave a ton of space for more solar panels. I could, technically, I think I could just layer a bunch of solar panels back here, but that would look like I have a weird tail on the ship, and I don't want to have a weird tail on the ship. So figure out more power spacing. If I create this ship again for other deliveries, I'll probably do a little bit of redesign to get more power. I could probably do some underground belts to get more power in, actually. But I'm hoping the power additions I've added will be enough for now. Let me see if I can fit any more anywhere in here without moving anything. I think I've fit power things everywhere I can fit them currently without taking up too much extra space. There's one I can throw. But I like this design a lot. I think this is going to be really good. I could do some more underground belts in places. I don't know. I think it'll do for now, though. Let me go back to what I was doing. Looking at the Factopedia and plan things out. It's back already and again on. Nice. It should move quickly with the way the fueling works. I'm pretty happy with it. I hope it moves stuff back and forth. I think probably the bottleneck now for it will be shipping stuff quickly to it. So like getting more rockets on Gleba and stuff. At Gleba it produces 5 megawatts, but you'd like to have 20. Oh yeah, at Gleba its power's not great. What's up, Vega? Okay. Yeah, so rockets for big asteroids, bullets for smaller. So my next ship design needs to include a way to create rockets, distribute them, and also create bullets and distribute them. So that's what our next build's going to need to be. So do I want to start designing that now? I think I've done everything here I need to do. This looks like this is running well. I'm able to export. What are we exporting? What's the ship going back and forth to Fulgora? This one? Yeah, electromagnetic science, recyclers, and electromagnetic plants. I should probably make laser turrets available before I leave here. I haven't set that up yet. Let's get a build for laser turrets. I'm pretty sure I haven't done that. And do we have extra? Nice, we have supercapacitors, which are probably needed for the turrets. I know Madman said get these going, and I never did get them going, so... is it Tesla turrets? Or is it something else? Laser turrets, right? How do you make laser turrets? Discharge defense, Tesla guns. Are Teslas different than laser turrets? What do these do? These do a 120 electric damage. Are those useful for any asteroids? Electric, 100% electric, 100% electric, 100% electric. Every single asteroid type is immune to electric, so Tesla turrets do not seem to be the way to go on space stuff. But let's make them available anyway, I guess. You need Tesla guns, so we got to start with Tesla guns. Let's do this somewhere where we have access to the purple stuff here, I think we need. We'll put these right next to each other. I should probably make a Tesla gun and use it and see what it's like. I haven't done that yet. Do I have requester chests? Don't have any requester chests. Don't I have those automated? I'm pretty sure they're automated, yeah. Okay, so now I can hit Q on that. And okay. At Gleba, let's see, Teslas are cool. Yeah, let's actually make a gun. Take one and see it in action. Can I fire it? And then we want to turn those into... Oh, you need ammo for Tesla guns? Okay. It's an electric bolt that bounces to secondary enemies in an arcing chain. Oh. Oh, that is cool. Do I actually want to make these? I guess getting a small amount of them wouldn't hurt. Don't know if I actually am ever going to use them, but let's move this actually. There. Of course, I put it right where there's no power. Okay. Turrets need a crap ton of power, and you need them for peaceful, so you don't actually... Usually they're almost the only valid way to have Gleba be safe. Oh, are the Gleba animals susceptible to that? Okay. And we need that to there. And keep putting these into one place where I don't have power. And you are only allowed to have... where are they? Tesla turrets. There. So we'll just start making some so they'll be available. Oh, we are eating through our electromagnetic stuff. Didn't I make an... No, I made an increase in the chemical plant. I didn't actually increase this production. Okay, let's actually do that right now. Let's do an increase to this, which I've been needing to do. That, and then you need the light oil, which we have available. Look at the lovely spaghetti, isn't it beautiful? Beautiful spaghetti. This is what happens if I'm in charge of a planet, just all the spaghetti. Alright, well what is this outputting? I need to output this to this pipe. There we go. That'll increase the production of that. Chaining electricity from Tesla is good on Gleba because how smaller enemies burst out of big ones. Oh yeah, that's true. We did see the little globule guys come out. That is true. I didn't even think about that. Of course, because I'm playing on peaceful, obviously. But let's just have one of these available. I'm going to grab one. Now, if I want to use that, I need ammo for it. So, if I ever want to give it a try, Tesla ammo. And we do this. We're not making nearly enough stuff for all this, but that's okay. This is just... It's kind of a bonus thing to be making. To give it a try for funsies, and maybe we'll need it at some point. This will be the Tesla ammo. There we go. And maybe let it do like 2 stacks of that. And right click, left click. There we go. Mostly Teslas are good for Gleba because Gleba mobs have 0 electrical resistance. Gotcha. I kind of think I need to do more of this, actually. But again, I'm terrible at building things in expandable ways, so I've been spoiled by using bots for everything here because I haven't had to plan production lines. So okay, I think I can do one more of these right here. I'll just continue to squeeze stuff in where I can fit it. Giggity, that's what she said. Okay. Actually, we don't even need that, but it's fine. Actually, this is not fine. I want this to go away, actually. Control, Alt, delete that. Because we can use this one right here. Because I need this pipe right here to be available. Why are you giving me the rocks? I don't want the rocks. Putting it in my inventory. We put all the rocks up here. Oops. Like, don't give me that junk. I'm trying to get rid of that junk. Alright. Alright, so this guy. Goes there. Like the heavy oil. And the output here, actually. Or the light oil, I mean to say. Whatever this is. I guess that's heavy oil. Where can I get access to heavy oil without breaking all the things? This is such a mess I've created. Such a mess. I can do this for the output. There's the output. Now I need to actually input heavy oil. So I can bring some around over here. Hey, as long as it works, right, chat? I've heard that that's all that matters. As long as it works. Doesn't matter what it looks like. There we go. There. Okay. As long as it works, who cares what it looks like? What's up, Kenzo? Aquila today? Maybe. We're working on stuff for it. I changed some of your stuff yesterday. I don't know, Kenzo, what... where was that thing that we had to turn off? Your build was using up all of the blue... all of the speed modules. So, I turned off all this. It was making... For some reason, your build was making 1,000,000 power armors. I don't know why it was making 1,000,000 power armors, but I had to stop it because it was using all of the speed modules. So, I hope you don't mind that I had to stop whatever this is doing, because it was using up all the resources. Time to move the pad. Okay, you've been working down here. This is what Vega's been working on. And it's requesting all the things from the other planets, I think. I'm not sure where all that stuff's gonna go. What's all this? Oh, you took away the... Oh my gosh. There's no place to deliver science right now. Did you have to delete this pad? I guess it's here now. So I guess everything will be delivered here now. I guess that's probably fine. I just hope it'll go where it needs to go. There can only be one pad per planet. Okay. Probably trying to make them when one of the ingredients is missing. Well, I don't know. I don't know what is this? Can you tell me what this is for? Why did you build this? It seems like it's able to build like anything in existence, but whatever you had it doing was making it build power armors forever. And it was super wasteful of ingredients. What is the goal of this? What is the purpose of this build? Because it seems like it's really cool, but it was just eating resources with whatever you left it doing. Because there are so many combinators, I don't even have an idea of how to begin to understand what all this is supposed to do. I mean, there's just so much automation here. I don't know what this is for. Okay, I guess you're manually moving science for now, because I'm worried that what's slowing down our science right now? Yellows and oranges, it looks like. Yellows and oranges, I think. I'm not sure where those are coming from. Were those a delivery? Are yellows and oranges? There's so many science, I don't remember which is doing what. The yellows are there. Where do oranges come from? Oranges are from Volcanus, I think. Oranges. Oranges are right there. Okay. So there's the oranges. So we're missing the oranges right now for what's they're doing a swap over on the science packs, I guess. Scatter before he gets the whip out. I'm not whipping anybody. I'm just kind of looking at what they're working on because Aquilo is almost discovered, and once it's discovered, I think I might want to start designing my ship. And I think I might want to use this ship because I really like this ship as my base. The thing is, I'm going to have to get rockets. I feel like I could probably swap some rocket turrets out. I mean, what's the size of turrets, I guess is a question. This guy's at Gleba. It should have requested these. Add auto request missing construction materials. I want this to happen from... Can I choose which planet this is from? Because I want it to do this once it gets back to Novus. It should... Oh, it's got carbon fiber to deliver, which is awesome. Okay, Kenzo says, that mall is an auto-bot mall. It automatically builds anything that you put into the constant combinator. It will request ingredients and stop once there's enough in the logistics network. But it can get stuck when one or more ingredients are missing. It will try to request constantly in that case. It's a known issue with that design. Okay. Rocket fuel and spoilage burning on Gleba for power. Wait. Guy's recommendation for Gleba. Solar should be okay-ish, but maybe better nuclear. Rocket fuel and spoilage burning. Well, we already have some of that on Gleba, right? I have a starter build for power. This. Oh my god, the spoilage is backed up. You started supplying it with rocket fuel, and now it's not burning the spoilage fast enough. You broke my spoilage deleter. Now everything is spoiling on my last build. You'll fix it. Okay. Please. Maybe just do a second heating tower that's burning only this. You broke my build! Don't break my build! Actually, I don't care. Gleba, it's your planet now. But you did mess up. Hopefully... I know. With all that's going to cause a lot of spoilage for stuff, it looks like. I think, did you steal it? Maybe you stole a heating tower for your own build and that's what happened. Aren't heating towers just automated somewhere? I thought we got heating towers automated over here. Maybe I'm misremembering. Because we're exporting them, I thought. I don't know. You've definitely expanded from what I started, that's for sure. Maybe I didn't get them automated. Maybe I just built some and shipped them out. Okay, what was I gonna look at? Crafting goal. So you said it'll automatically build anything you put in the constant combinator, which is this thing. Well, whatever it was doing, it was trying to make power armors forever, and it didn't have enough speed modules, and it was deleting speed modules, so I'm just turning this off. Please be careful if you use this, because if it uses all of one resource, then we can't build certain other things if it uses up things like speed modules or whatever, so. Heating tower can only burn 15 megajoules of fuel per second, so you would need to put down more to burn through stuff faster. Gleba can go to hell and burn there. Yes, that's why I'm let Ringo messing with Gleba. Gleba's his problem now. Okay. So, how are... so this has carbon ready to be delivered, but it's spoiling now. I think we need to request spoilage, actually, on Novus, so that if that stuff spoils in there, we remove it. So I'm going to add a spoilage request. We're going to need to dump spoilage out of this, which I assume you will have something set up for that. I think that will get rid of spoilage. Hopefully there's a way to... Okay, so you're doing each of the sciences first is what you're doing. And these are going... Holy crap. So you're having to do entire belts to deliver to... Holy shnikes. Okay. Alright, so there's a lot of work being done to fix these belts. And we're stuck at 92% Aquilo, which means... Is my ship ever going to come back and deliver stuff? It's on its way to Novus now. Okay, good. It will deliver the agricultural science packs, and it should deliver the carbon fiber. Let me make sure I'm requesting the carbon fiber on Novus. I think I am. No, I'm not requesting the carbon fiber. How much did I do? I think it was 1,000? Let's see how much we have on here. Yes. We'll have it as 100. It did 100 a bunch of times, but okay. The belt's only temporary until you get the trains fully set up. For the bot mall, you can set a small number when you try to make items with it. In that case, it won't request that much resources. Use it in your save file for your mega base that produces 120 blue circuits per second. So it's never issued. Didn't consider it might not be great for this playthrough. Sorry, my bad. That's fine. I just turned it off. But yes, maybe don't put a blueprint for something that's based around a mega base on my Novus that is barely a normal base. So, okay. Is ran through space here? Crap, it went back to Gleba, man. This is not supposed to be going to Gleba. I need to delete this. Stop going to Gleba. I wanted ran through space to come pick me up because I want to go to Novus so I can make a new thing. Make a new, start working on designing a new ship. So I have to wait. It's going to Novus. You should not be going to Novus with no fuel. Why is it going to Novus with no fuel? This is weird. I wonder if I stopped it right before it got there. Well, I hope it'll be fine. Should be able to get fuel as we destroy asteroids and get stuff, I hope. The agricultural science is quite fresh. That's good. That's good. Looks like Aquilo is about to be discovered, which is awesome. Are you having fuel issues? You're having fuel issues because you left before you were supposed to. Alright, I think this will eventually get Man, I had it await condition. Passenger not present. If there's no passenger present, it shouldn't have left, right? Maybe that was... Put it in the wrong place. I don't know. It's only telling it to go to Novus, so that should be fine. So yeah, these are going to be the trains that deliver the different science, I assume. Yeah, we have carbon fiber on the planet. That should be now making the rocket turrets, right? This should be requesting the carbon fiber. So, is this in the logistics network? It is. But this logistic network is not connected to the rest of the logistics network, so can't make rocket turrets yet. It deliberately isn't. Okay. Can I manually... I want to get that carbon fiber so rocket turrets can start getting made. I can manually do it once I get back home, I guess. Yeah, I won't mess with your stuff because I'm sure what you're doing is sensitive to people poking things, and I don't want to poke it. Okay, did I get stuff done over here? I have the Tesla turrets going. We now have Tesla turrets available if we need any. And I wanted to try out this Tesla gun, actually. Oops. How does this work? Can I shoot nothing? Is there anything to shoot on this planet? I don't think there is, actually. I think there's literally nothing I could shoot to test this Tesla gun out on this planet. Carbon fibers in the main network. Okay, nice. Thank you, Vega. All right, and I probably, when the ship gets here, should take a shipment of items from this planet. So we'll take a stack of... 2 stacks of these turrets. Stack of the ammo. Some of the guns, just so they're available. I don't know if I actually need to use any of them. Okay, so I'm just waiting for Ran through space to refuel. To get to Novus, refuel, and then I'm going to take it back to Novus. Because I think... Unless we just need discharge defense, there's nothing else I need to automate on this planet. Although, maybe getting quality modules set up on this planet would be worth, but I'm not gonna... I kind of want to move on to the next planet. What I could do is get... I don't think we have the big lightning collectors automated. But maybe just in case discharge defenses... I don't really care about that. I don't really care about that. Alright, put all those chests there. Alright, so I'm now just waiting for my ship to come in. Alright, you are now here. Okay, good. So, once all of this stuff is ready, we want you to go to... Actually, I'm just going to wait. I'm gonna manually send this to Fulgore to pick me up. You can shoot anything. You don't remember a button, but there is a button that works. Oh, okay. Well, spacebar is not letting me shoot anything. Spacebar is how you usually shoot stuff. I can't shoot the rocks. Is it spacebar or am I crazy? Shift C. Oh, there it goes. I have to hold Shift C and then plus spacebar. Oh, that's cool. If I wasn't on peaceful, does each one of those use 1 ammo? No, 1 ammo has a charge on it. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Alright, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to throw stuff into these guys. The ammo. Get the ammo, a full stack of ammo. Okay. Just so we'll have some Tesla turrets and ammo available, we'll send this up there. What else can I send up there? I don't know, some engines. No, that doesn't need engines. Turbo belts. One whole turbo belt. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm just waiting for my ship to be refueled, which is much slower on this ship. Okay. So this ship here, do I want to design around this ship? I like this ship, and I think I want to use this as delivery between certain planets, but can I alter this to make rockets? Because currently with this build, I'm deleting sulfur, and I'm not making copper, and I'm pretty sure I need the sulfur for the explosive rocket ammo. And I think there might be something else I have to do. If you love a good spaghetti, you'll put the science requester train stations in the middle of the old base. Okay, alright. We have rocket turrets going now. Hey, we got some rocket turrets. Beautiful. Great start. Beautiful. Alright. I think I'm going to launch the new space platform. And this one is going to be Aquilo Rocket Man. This is the one that's gonna let us get to Aquilo, which we did unlock. I don't know if we got I don't think we got an achievement for that, but if I look at this, Aquilo is now unlocked. Beautiful. It actually unlocked some other stuff. I'm gonna guess that's all stuff you need to do on Aquilo, though. Let's see what it unlocked. What do we got here? Ice platform. A stable floating platform of ice for sufficiently cold planets will melt if exposed to heat unless protected by a layer of concrete or other heat-resistant material. Ice platform. I assume this is like landfill for Aquilo, I guess. What do we got here? Ammoniacal. Wow, I don't know how to say that word. Solution separation done in a cryogenic or chemical plant. Solid fuel from ammonia. Ammonia rocket fuel. Okay, so some Aquila only things, I guess. Believe the Tesla turrets can, with a small chance, arc 2 extra targets per target hit, and quality increases that chance. You think Tesla turrets are the only turrets that gets a DPS increase based on quality. That's cool. Once I mess with quality, maybe I'll start trying to make better quality Tesla turrets. Okay. How are you doing? Are you fueled yet? You're getting there. Alright, what I will do is I will add Volgora. Add weight condition. Oh, passenger present. I think this is supposed to be passenger presence is why it was. So don't leave Fulgora until I'm on board. That's what this should be. And definitely don't leave until you have fuel. There. Okay, so now it shouldn't leave Fulgora until I'm on the ship, if I understand that correctly. Alright, Aquilo Rocket Man. New design. Do I copy parts of this ship that I like very much? I think I am going to like parts. I think I do like this skinny, long design. Like, I think, Kenzo, you were working on this ship design here. Which I'm not sure if this is planned to go anywhere because you didn't put any rockets on it. But I like the skinny design. I think I'm going to start manually making some pieces here. Plus. I think I'm going to probably borrow a lot from our last build, but I know there's going to be extra new crazy stuff we're going to have to do with rocket ammo and rocket turrets, so. Lately, it's been rocket design streams, which are pretty fun. I'm enjoying the rocket design streams. The Aquilo Rocket Man, piloted by Captain Bowie and the Mick Jaggernauts. What's up, Steven? How are you doing, sir? Hope you're... I haven't heard from you in a while, and I should have texted you. I was thinking of texting you. How are things going with you, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Any news on the YouTube channel front? And we want to get the cargo thingies. Definitely want the cargo bays. This will probably eventually be my delivery back and forth from Aquilo, so yeah, I should definitely get some extra cargo bays. News indeed, you've been buried in work. Nice, nice. I'll be excited to hear how things are going. You think space platforming designing is your favorite part of the game? I think it is mine too. This is just really cool. It's very time intensive, but it's very satisfying when you have a build that works. Okay, I think what I need to design this ship around is the... Oh, Vega dropped from the game. That was weird. I need to design around the production that this new stuff is going to require, so... Let me just give myself some space to start here. I think because we have a new... a new thing we have to do. What is it? It is... Okay, we'll be able to use our similar build for fueling, I think. Coal synthesis. I think we have to do coal synthesis to get coal for... Explosives, yeah. I'm missing explosives somewhere. Where are they? Oh, explosives are in the... in this guy. Yeah, coal, sulfur, and water. And you have to get coal by doing coal synthesis. So you need a sulfur plus carbon plus water to make coal, which is used for explosives. And coal plus sulfur plus water is explosives. And then we need that for the rockets. So we're going to have to figure out a build for this craziness. Okay. All right, so. Aquilo is dependent on outside resources, so bring everything you can. Everything what chat's going to say will need that for sure. Okay. I will plan on that after we get this going. I want to... So, on this ship, I'm going to be referencing this ship a lot. I have this build, which does a lot of things I like. I think I want to copy most of this for the engines and the fuel production. But what I'm going to have to do is, instead of deleting the sulfur... I feel like I need to completely redesign this, actually. Because I'm going to need coal available on this build. There's so much stuff we're going to have to do here. What's the coal thing again? It's carbon plus sulfur. Which those are both made by a grinder, aren't they? This makes both of those, actually. So it seems like you could have a grinder going directly into a coal synthesis machine, as long as you're exiting out the excess stuff. Don't be a wimp. Jump to Aquilo with just your shirt and pants. I'm a wimp, because I don't think that's possible to survive, from what I'm hearing. Okay, so it looks like this might just be like ammo, where we go directly into iron. Or if I just go directly into this, I want to see the numbers on these, which I need this to be made for me to see that. Which the grinders should be brought in. Cool. So if I do Alt X, one grinder is not enough. Two grinders is enough sulfur, but not enough carbon. Three grinders is enough sulfur and carbon. So 3 grinders is enough to keep one coal synthesis running. Requires 34.2 asteroids a minute or something, I think is what this is telling me. Okay, so that's just to get the carbon. Carbon is used in the rocket recipe. No, it's using the explosive recipe. Which will need the coal and extra sulfur. Are these making extra sulfur? Okay, that will be extra sulfur for one explosives thing. Explosives. Can I do 2 explosive producers from this, I wonder? This rate calculator is very helpful, by the way. Thank you again for the people who recommended it. Yes, it is enough sulfur, and this is exactly enough coal for 2 explosives, it looks like. Snoop Dogg problems, not enough grinders. I assume that's a weed joke, I assume. Alright, my understanding, I think what I'm understanding is this will be just enough of coal for each of these guys. And it is excess sulfur for these guys. These viewerships are starting to look weirder and weirder. What's up, Ramses? What's this FTL? This is the weirdest FTL mod I've ever seen. I did get a YouTube comment. What's the guy from Breaking Bad? Heisenberg plays FTL. I didn't respond to that comment, but I got another one on a random YouTube comment. Gotta love it. All right, so I'm figuring out all the numbers. So I'm trying to see if there's like a magic number where these all balance out here. Looks like that's probably about right. If I do one more of these guys. It's not quite enough explosives. Start wearing a wig, problem solved. Wear a wig. I'll just be like Elon Musk and spend $10,000 on the best hair plugs money can buy. Except that I have no money. Do I want it to balance out, or do I want to try to make more than I can make? I have extra explosives if I do one less of these assemblers making rockets. Just make a dapper hat and make that my signature thing. I do have dapper hats. We do sometimes wear them on stream. It's been a while since I've done that. But basically, this perfectly... Either way we do it, we have enough coal. What do we think? Do we overuse our materials, or do we have it balanced? What if I double down on the Heisenberg impressions? Nah. I haven't even watched Breaking Bad, so I don't even know if I want to be compared to Heisenberg. I know he's a badass, but I also know he's just bad. Like, he's a bad guy. Because he makes meth. I don't want to be a meth-making guy. You like the idea of a wig. I did have a pink wig at one point, but it was my ex's. So I still have... If you do Rand Fab, and you have Franker Face Z, or one of those extensions, you'll see me in a pink wig as an emote. Or Rand Fabulous, one of those. I think I want to do this setup. I think I want to use 4 assemblers, 3 of these guys, and 3 of these guys. Instead of a fedora, I wear a pork pie and smoke a corncob pipe. What is a pork pie? I don't even know what a pork pie is. Like, is that a food you eat? Sounds like a food. All right, so we're gonna be grabbing asteroids. I think I can do this setup on the front of the ship, and I just pull off these guys. And then the excess we send down to where our fuel is made, like we've done before. So, let me figure out how I want to do this build. I'm going to use... This is my model. I'm going to need 3 different belts. 1 for asteroids, 1 for ammo, and 1 for rocket ammo. Maybe I can put the rocket ammo and the bullets on the same belt. And, like, have them every other thing. Like, turret, rocket turret. Regular turret, rocket turret. And have them go back and forth, and I can feed them off the same belt. I think I want to do that. Pork pile is a style of hat. Here's a picture. Oh, that's a cool hat. Although I like fedoras better. Buster Keaton in the 1920s wearing his signature pork pie hat. Okay. I don't own a pork pie hat, but I have a couple of fedoras. Maybe after the first break, I'll grab one and put it on. Randy doesn't take smoke breaks, though. Randy thinks smoking kills people, which is why the laborers don't get cigarettes, because they need to be kept alive as long as necessary. Okay. Rockets plus ammo on the same belt sounds good to you? Yeah, I think I want to do that. So, I will have a belt that I pull stuff off of. How wide is this guy here? Because I'm probably going to have to make it as wide or slightly wider. I don't know how wide it is because I can't grab the underground stuff. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. About 36 wide, I think I made it. So, well, let me turn the grid back on. There. So this is 3, 6... 9, 3, 6, 9. So we want to go to about 18 wide, I think. 12, 15, 18. About that width, I think, is what we ended up with. Nine, 12, 15, 18. About that width, I think. Is that right? 3, 6, 9. I don't know. I can't. I wish it was easier to tell the number of tiles. If I do Alt D, can I see? 46. 36, okay. Is it even on both sides? I think so. Bryan Cranston's character Walter White wears a pork pie hat in the AMC series Breaking Bad when he appears as his alter ego Heisenberg, whose persona is associated with the hat. Sony Pictures Television donated Heisenberg's hat to the Smithsonian Institute. Wow. Well, if the guy's got a hat in the Smithsonian, that is pretty badass. Okay, that's definitely not even. I think we're maybe one off here. $35. So if I do this, are we even? I think that's even. That looks even. Hey, it's a sword. It's a Minecraft sword. We've made a Minecraft sword ship. I guess I do need to get a pork pie hat if I'm going to go full in on Heisenberg mode. Okay, so the purpose of this is I wanted to see how far out I needed to move my belts. I have my belts out about... What is that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, about 12 outside of the side there. Oh, ran through space. Are you here? You're here and you're fully fueled? All right, cool. Let me deliver some stuff I wanted to deliver. And I wanted to throw the rest of... what is on this planet? Recyclers. Get some extra recyclers while we're here. And these guys. I don't think we need lightning rods on other planets, so I don't think I need to worry about delivering any of that. Ran through space. Pork pie plus shades plus mustache is basically the Heisenberg look. Wasn't the whole thing that he's got a goatee and that's why everybody says I look just like him? I would say it's more of a goatee than a mustache. Okay, let me drop my stuff in here. Maybe I have to look again, but I thought he had more of a goatee than just a mustache. Bald is the big thing. Yeah, I know. Bald is the big thing. Alright, so I should be good to go up to space, if I'm not mistaken, once it's got power, or fuel, or whatever. Trains are ready to ship. Now we just need the resources to arrive. Nice, Vega. Cool, let's see what it looks like. Novus. Rockets delivering. It's got the agricultural science. Which is, wow, already backed up. So ships should be on their way, I think. Okay, can I go to the platform? Should be able to soon. You prefer Fedora, it's a bit more usable. Be it sun, rain, or snow, they work well. Also for snowmen. Yep, I have 2 fedoras, a black and a gray, and they're 2 of my favorite hats. Go, ran through space. I'll put one on after our break in 30 minutes to go full Heisenberg. I should build a Fury-class Imperial Interceptor. You hear it rivals the Falcon for speed. Nice, nice. I bet you people have designed, like, X-Wing, TIE Fighter, Millennium Falcon type ships in Factorio already, because the ship designing is fun. Cargo ship Hermes is online. Nice. If you want to, Kenzo, choose whichever planet you think needs better shipping and use it for that. You're welcome to do that. All right, so we are headed to Novus. And I'm going to just exit out Fulgora so we don't go anywhere. Cool. So we should just head to Novus and stay there so I can go back to designing. So let's get a set of belts. Probably what I want to do. Let me figure out where I want this. So. Okay, I think I know what I want to do. I want to do... pull off iron on this side for regular turret ammo. Pull off carbon on this side for rocket turret ammo. That's probably what I want to do. So I'm probably going to need a decent amount of space here. So maybe something like this for now. And then we have something like that. And we want to grab off carbonic asteroids. And we'd want to only take out carbonic on that side. And then on the back side, we're taking sulfur and carbon. And actually, we want these to go directly into this guy, but 3 different ones I don't think can all feed. I think we have to do a belt. The rugged industrial look would be perfect for the Destiny from Stargate universe. Rain Man is not Bagger Vance. Sulfur into the backside. Ouch. Okay. How much does it make per? $180 carbon to the 72 of sulfur. This is going to be fun, balancing all the inputs and outputs. Sweet Gorilla of Manila. What is that from? Was that from Bagger Vance? I think I saw that movie one time years and years and years ago. Carbon is used in our whatchamacallit? In our rocket fuel production. So I might not need to do more than just this if I can have the excess carbon go down to fuel, but then I need a belt for that, which might mean a sushi belt where our asteroids are, which is I think what you did on the Hermes. Can I see this thing in action? So you have one sushi belt. Do you have a combinator so I can see all the stuff that's on your sushi belt? I might want to do a sushi belt thing. Wow, you have a sushi belt, one combinator. Has firearms, carbonic, and the different asteroid types. And you have an and. What is this telling? I'm now. So this is connected to all your asteroid collectors. Oh, you're filtering what asteroids you take. Interesting. So if less than 240 of anything, send out a. Oh, I'm trying to understand your logic here. Each. If less than 240 of each item. Oh, man. Output a signal for that item. Interesting. Carbon is used in footprint. Yes. The ship is called the Hermes, though. What? Hermes. Oh, Hermes because Futurama. Well, Hermes is a missile in FTL in a game we play. That's what I thought this reference was, but maybe it is a Futurama reference. Hermes is a single sushi belt design. You recommend 2 sushi belts for an Aquilo ship. 1 for ammo, 1 for asteroids. Catch only asteroid, which is less than 240 on belt. I think I want to use this design minus the ammo. And I wonder if I can put carbon and stuff on it or not. You're putting iron on a separate belt, aren't you? Yeah, you're putting iron on a separate belt. And you're also using the old... Yeah, you're not using the carbonite build for fueling as well. So I feel like I can maybe copy something like you did here for the asteroids, but have a separate belt for the other items. 240 is 1/4 of the belt size. Idea is ammo's on one side, asteroid on another, which is external sushi. All cargo inventory spaces for cargo only on the Hermes. Your first Aquilo still used a single sushi belt, asteroids on one side, ammo and missiles on the other. Okay. Okay. So asteroid on one side, ammo and missiles on the other. So you have no coverage on the back side of your ship. Interestingly enough. Would this be safe for Aquilo if I had no turret coverage on the back, or would it get destroyed? Because on my ship I have coverage everywhere, which I don't know how much these guys in the back are even doing. Need asteroid reprocessing for Aquilo ship because the route to Aquilo has way more oxide asteroids than the other two types. Okay. That back end looks way too vulnerable to you. It kind of does to me as well. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to try a single sushi design. I haven't done that yet, but having looked at that, I kind of want to try something like that. Yeah, your build is only for inner planets only. That makes sense. I feel like I'm gonna want to have coverage for my entire ship going to Aquilo. Because if I get the backside of my ship gets destroyed by giant, big, whichever size asteroids, what a way to go that would be. So, I'm gonna plan on this being the sushi belt of asteroids. Now the issue is, if I'm outputting back onto this belt, it's going to go on the far side. You have ammo on the far side. I need to plan very careful about which side of belts things are going on. So I don't know if I can do an output like this like I've done before. The cacophony of sounds you hear when your connection is bad is quite hilarious. Oh. Guess it means you have a bad connection, huh? This is going to be a challenge, I feel like. Okay, let me just make a long belt right now so I can kind of start to conceptualize how this belt would work. Because if I were to have... Let's just do a collector guy at the front to... Again, to get an idea of how this would work. I would output stuff onto a belt. And this would put the asteroids on the inner part of the belt. This output will put on the outer side of the belt, which is what we wouldn't want. What's up, Nietzsche? Put on my thinking pork pie hat and let it take over. Okay. Alright, I'll get right on that. So I think the issue is going to be... Because I think this is what we're going to have to do. Unless I set up each of these guys... Instead, do this. That would always put it on the outside of the belt, which is the same as this would be outputting on. So if I did this for every single one of these asteroid collectors, that would guarantee it's on the side I want. Or at least the side that matches where these are outputting. Okay. You put your space platform blueprints, including your Aquilo ship, in the server library if I want to reference it. Okay. Cool. I build slow and steady and reference things, but I don't often... Well, I have copied entire ships. But I'm trying to avoid doing that this time. Okay, so I think if I do a build like this, this will account for a single sushi belt with asteroids on the outside. So let me now go back to designing this part, which is... I guess my other question is, can I put coal on this sushi belt? This sushi belt would be asteroids and ammo, so I don't think I can put coal on this. I think I might just have to delete excess coal from this build. So... how do I do this with 2 items? I kind of want these items to be on the same belt. What do we create more of? I think it's the carbon, right? Create more carbon. So we do carbon with this one. With the one that's faster. I do a long-handed inserter with this one, which is just the sulfur. And is this gonna work? What will this do? I don't know if that'll put things on 2 different sides. It uses extra space if I do it the way that I really would need to do it. It would be something like this. And then that would let me have things be on 2 different sides. You'll return, Stephen. The Elchris needs tending. It's like your one job. The Elchris. Is that a Shannara reference? Wow, I need to reread the Shannara books. It's been years. Something like that. That would put coal on one side, sulfur on the other side. Is that too complicated, or is that worth doing? That might be worth doing. This guy will need water, which will probably come from down below somewhere. That would insert all the stuff it needs for this. And this will create all the coal we need for 2 explosives, which also need sulfur. So then I'm gonna need to filter sulfur out into this then. That's the next thing. Let me put a pipe, because I know that we'll need a pipe for this. So I'll just extend that out there. You think because the Gleba science decomposes, you'll give us a special train entrance. Okay. Is Novus really that bad? If you crash landed, you wouldn't be building spaceships. You'd be building a house on the lakeside. Novus is a desert with millions of aliens that want to eat you. Yeah, it's kind of bad. It's kind of bad. I wouldn't want to live there. All right, so I think what I want... Actually, we'll want to get rid of the excess coal, but we'll want the sulfur. So if I do a splitter here that filter sulfur to the left, then the excess coal will go out this way and I can dump this somewhere. Honestly, we're not even ready for Aquilo yet. Well, I know that's going to take me forever to design this anyway, so that's why I'm starting this, even though we might not get there today. So that will be the sulfur. We're going to need 2... which side of the belt was the sulfur going to be on? The right side, the inside. Inside. So if I have this belt come around and output here, make sure it's only doing coal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, Will that work? I think this will have the 2 items we want there. This will also need water. What's up, Tim Tam? Don't forget to leave space for iron smelting, and ice melting. Rockets aren't cheap. Oh, I know. I'm barely starting. I'm just like getting an idea of how this is gonna work. Because yeah, this will need the iron plates, which I'm gonna smelt. I'll be smelting over like here or up here from. For also, I'll have to figure out the balance of iron for rockets and the other type of ammo as well. So, a lot of this is proof of concept type stuff. So, there. I can absolutely copy and paste this stuff into other areas if I need to. That'll be the output of those. Okay. Going on 30 hours with no internet for you, ZachDog? Oh man, that sucks, dude. Spectrum doesn't even have an ETA, they blame it on Encore. I'll tell you, man, I used to have Spectrum. I've had AT&T fiber since I moved here, and everything about AT&T has been better than Spectrum. Spectrum, the worst. Just the worst. I got 2 emails yesterday, or 2 text messages yesterday. Sorry about your internet being out. We're doing everything we can to fix it. And it was up the second my power was up. So AT&T just beat Spectrum in every way. You wish you could have AT&T, they just aren't in your neighborhood? I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. That really sucks. That really sucks. I know the pain of Spectrum. I had it at my old apartment. Encore promises all repairs will be done by Friday morning. 2 days from now. Wow. Compared to mine just being ready so quickly is not saying much for... Well, fiber maybe is really a lot easier to... fix, because maybe it's all underground. I don't know. Shouldn't cable be underground? I don't know. When I had Spectrum, it sucked. It just always sucked too. So okay, so let me think this out. So I'm gonna need iron on this. Probably will have iron on this side because I'll smelt it over here and then send it to where our other ammo is gonna be. So this will be the explosives on this side. Although I might change how I do that. We'll see. Thought I was talking about ZX Spectrum. I don't know what that means. Spectrum is an internet providing service in the US. Spectrum is off the spectrum. We'll be back eventually, but probably not today. See you later. All right, Zach. Good luck, my friend. Don't envy you. Good luck. I hope you can get that taken care of in not a horribly long amount of time. I'm going to fill all this in. And keep things balanced. One, two, three. Go up here. Crap. There. Alright, we're going to be on the screen for a while, so I probably should do the other thing that is... What was the one that's... It cuts off the little side parts? What is that one called? Man, there's so many different things here. Platform bounds? No. Chunk predictors. I think it was platform something. Complaining about ISPs is a time-honored American tradition by now. True. ZX Spectrum is an old computer. Ah, okay. Unit territories. Chunk components. Man, I don't even know. Anybody know which is the one effective tile that... Because it's hard to see where the edges of these are, and somebody told me how to turn that off at one point. There's too many of these things. Decorative? Oh my god. Wow. Fluid raw tile trend. There it is. Raw tile transitions. There it is. Okay. $36. So that should be even. There should be 18 to a side. Okay, so that's correct. So I want to keep this even. I need to do that for now. Like this. Raw tile transitions. Raw. I'll try to remember that word raw. Okay. There we go. So now what I want is so this will be okay, this will be the rockets. And I want the ammo to be on this, so I want the output of this to be on this same belt. So let me have this belt come around again. We're going to be moving this belt a lot, I think, but just to get an idea of where it's going to be. So the asteroids are on the outer segment. We want rockets and ammo to be on the inner segment. Can I have the input of iron be here and the output of the weapons be here, maybe? 2 belts. I have 2 belts. It's like an iron thing here, and you bring the iron in for the ammo. What's up, Grima? I think maybe what I want to do is have the... So this will be a loop. I have the ammo go out, feeding onto the inside. Yeah, I think this will work. If I have both the ammos, each coming in on different sides, go there, it'll have an even number of the ammo going here, I think. So the output of you, the input of you, the output of you, the input of you. This will be iron. The ammo will go on the far side. This rockets will go on that far side. And then they'll go on the same side evenly. I think we do a combinator to keep it balanced or something. I don't know if having these on on one single belt feeding in is going to be a good idea, though. I don't know. We'll have to see the balance of how quickly they get used and how quickly they're made. Chemical plants are pretty darn power hungry, by the way. You might want to try nuclear setup for this ship. Okay, so a totally different power build, huh? All right. On my other builds, we had 6 smelters for 4 ammo creators. If I do 6 smelters for only 2 ammo creators, Because I'm interspersing with these other guys, maybe that will work. Let me see. It's just about break time. Let me see, smelters. Let me do 6 and then Alt-X everything. Okay, I won't take into account those guys, but... So one of these makes 75 ammo compared to 75 rockets. I have a feeling we're going to need more ammo than rockets. Use a combinator reading entire belt. If ammo is greater than rockets, it tried to put more rockets in. Vice versa, if rockets were greater than ammo, it tried to put ammo in. Okay. Hopefully I'll be able to do something like that with the way I'm having this set up. I might not be able to do that, I don't know. Is there a general ratio of how much ammo versus rockets you use? Is it pretty even? Do you use more ammo? I would assume you use more ammo than rockets. I kind of want to do... this. With a ship this size, the ratio won't matter. Okay. Alright, well, let's make... let's make twice as much ammo, I guess. You use 1 full belt of ammo and 1 full belt of rockets. Depends on how fast you want to go. Okay. Well, one thing I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to get the grinding set up for this. So, space-wise, I need the iron to be input before this. This belt needs to be iron. Used 5 belts of ammo and 5 belts of rockets. Okay, alright, well. Whose belts are bigger? That's what we're doing now, I guess. Alright, so I just need, how many grinders did I do? I cannot talk. 2 grinders of iron for 6 smelters. Let's hope that that will be enough, and I might be able to check that number. Oops. Right there. This will be the iron smelting. Okay. And then I need to copy paste this guy. And have this belt. Will be the ammo. Is that the ammo or is that the iron? That's the... crap, now I have these all mixed up. I think it doesn't matter. I just need to swap the direction of all these. And change out Alt-D. This. There. Yep, that's now going in. Okay, so we output the ammo to this belt. We input the iron from this belt. Good. Okay, and then I can maybe... so this is going to be the loop belt here, right here, where I'm going to be grabbing iron off of it. So I can set up my... was it 3? No, it's 2 grinders. I kind of want this belt. Am I gonna need extra space? This is... oh crap, do I need copper for anything? So as I'm designing this Aquilo thing, do I need copper for anything or no? I don't think I do. I'm pretty sure I just need the sulfur and the calcite. I don't think I need copper for this build. Is that a true statement that I don't think I need copper for this build? I don't think I do. For the ship going to Aquilo. Unless I want to make piercing magazines. Nah, I don't really care about that. Copper for red ammo is excessive. It can be fun if you're feeling adventurous. No, I'm not feeling adventurous at all. No adventure for me. And these guys are only taking out the iron ore. And this will go here to feed these guys. It's enough of an adventure just to get to Aquilo, I would say. If you're going to make a nuclear power plant, might as well use foundries instead of shitty furnaces, which would make it easier to make AP ammo as well. Am I going to make a nuclear power plant, though? You know what? I feel like I need to explore that option, but it's break time. So, you all enjoy checking out the new work that Vega's been doing over here. I'm gonna say I'm sure she's restroom. GG cookie time for, I don't know, Gleba transport hopefully is working well. I hope the green agricultural science is getting transported much more quickly. But I'm gonna use a restroom, y'all. Feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack. When we come back, we will continue working on a new ship to maybe go to Aquilo today. Maybe, who knows? We'll see you. Be back in a bit, my friends.